edition of Con is a Magical Fucking Unicorn. We're here today on a Sunday. Welcome everybody. Everybody's coming in to the August body here. So great to see you again. I'm Charlie, head poodle walker here at Momentus. The chat is now open. We'd love to hear from you, where you're from, how you're doing, what you had for breakfast or lunch. And also the Q&A box is now open. So if you'd like to use the Q&A box, the chat can get a bit lively. If you've been to one of Con's events before, there's a waterfall of text. People get very excited. We all have lots of things to say and seeing each other and all the fellow fans. So it's a really beautiful thing. Yeah, New Jersey, Salem, Queens, Foolish Mortals. Okay, Winnipeg, San Jose. Yeah, there's the UK, Sacramento, which is the UK of America. And if you'd like to, if you'd like to submit any questions, you can use that Q&A box. Just make sure you keep it relevant to the conversation, if you will. We all know why we're here. If you don't, I'm sure our hosts here will give you a shout and let you know what we're doing here today. But also, if you have a meet and greet ticket, remain right here. It's all going to happen right here at the end of our live counseling session, our live advice panel, our live healing, laying of the hands, if you will. So great. Okay, we've got lots to do today. You're not here to see me, so let's bring on the reasons why you're here, the reason, if you will, that we're all gathered today together. I'm going to bring on Con and Con's partner in crime here. There it is. Oh, yay, Ringa's here as well. Hello. Yes, let's go. Are you shaking your... Okay, I'm going to let you two do your thing before I make inappropriate comments.
Do my thing. Do not say fuck or bugger. This is going to be a clean show with no rudeness or filth.
That's not what the people want.
Then that's not what the people will get. Right, I'm now going to put my jumper on because I'm fucking freezing. But you know it's there, and it's on my heart, and it's on my tit.
It's very important.
Very
the tit
important.
is the perfect place for it.
The tit.
The tit.
Yes. Right. Hi.
Hi. What's going on? You're all caffeinated up.
Do you know I'm not? I had a coffee. Me and my other half went into town today, and I went and got a sneaky coffee while we were waiting in the Apple shop, and I dropped it in the Apple. I dropped a whole cup of steaming hot coffee in the Apple shop. Bedlam. Bedlam.
All right.
I was nearly banned. Let's go.
Well, that's the worst thing that'll happen today. All right, let's do some questions. You're going to give some advice. It's going to be great. But just so everyone knows, Con's not like a professional, so take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Don't listen to a fucking word I say.
Also, we here at Momentus do not condone or endorse anything that's said during this session and whatsoever. Thank you.
Yes. Just suck it.
That was smart, Charlie.
That is professional advice. Move on, Ringa. We're getting into here.
Oh my God. Go. Okay. All right. Dear Izzy/Con, I heard you like to cook. I do too. And I assume my partner of nearly 20 years likes what I make for him, or he wouldn't have stuck around this long. What's something you'd cook for someone special? I'm willing to try anything except a Wigan kebab. If Con can explain or maybe defend the concept of smack barm pea wet, a lot of US fans with tickets would be delighted and terrified.
Right. First of all, I haven't got a fuck what you're talking about. I think that letter has come from Verity because I just saw it flick up, fuck, it's me. So, not Verity, but Verity, cook your partner. Oh, I don't know. A ham sandwich. Just, nobody gives a fuck what they're eating. It's the way you serve it. How you pronounce the name of it, what you dress it with, what you're dressed in or not dressed in. That's what counts. So, before you offer up the food, work out in your head, topless, bottomless. That's the first thing. And then go and do your kebab. Let's move on.
Okay. All right. In season 2, it seems like a big part of Izzy's arc is about breaking free from self-imposed rules and learning how to be vulnerable around others, both of which are things I often find myself struggling to do. What advice would you and or Izzy have about exploring your identity and about learning how to let go of self-consciousness and self-criticism while doing so?
Oh, what a great question.
That's a big one.
Do you know, I heard Cynthia Erivo say this only the other day, and I thought that's fucking good advice. And her advice was, don't try and be me, don't try and be Izzy, be you. Whatever, whoever you are, be you.
Yeah,
That's how you win.
it is. It is. Yep. All right.
It's not
Good.
by emulating anyone.
I
Be you.
agree. I agree. All right, moving right along. How do you turn a 9-year situationship slash friends with benefits thing into something more official without fucking things up irrevocably?
Oh, this is Agony Aunt.
Hmm.
I feel like I should be working more. Um, okay, how do you change a fuck buddy into a partner?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Without fucking things up.
Well, you both got to want it, haven't you? So I
Mm-hmm.
think you have to ascertain if the other person wants to be more than a fuck buddy.
Yeah.
And if they do, yay. If not, keep fucking because that's what it is. And there's nothing wrong with a good fuck buddy relationship.
Nope.
It's some of
Sounds
my
like
best relationships have been fuck buddies.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
Sounds like they maybe have to talk to this person. So all right, dear Izzy, I work with a small but awesome crew. We support and trust each other, and the banter is fucking fantastic. But you can probably see where this is going. Our manager is awful, rude, arrogant, dishonest, and incompetent. The woman uses Chat GPT to write a short email. I can handle working for an awful person that's good at their job, or vice versa, but she's shit at everything. Other than murder, what do I slash we do? Try to outlast her, mutiny, or just jump ship? Have to do something before I lose what shreds of sanity I still have.
Oh, other than murder?
Other than murder, yeah.
Um, well, listen, you the hierarchy is always going to have the final say in a work scenario. My first job, I was trained to be a chef, and my boss was a cunt. And what do you do with a cunt other than either fuck it or ignore it? And I was only a kid.
Uh,
I was 15 or 16. He was an asshole. I couldn't win, so I left and became an actor. So I won in many ways.
that turned out really well for you.
Well, okay, and you know, sometimes you just got to go fuck them.
Hmm.
And if people are assholes, you're not going to change them, especially
True.
in the work environment. So you know, seek out those you love, seek out those that respect you, seek out those that you respect, seek out those that make you laugh, seek out those that make you feel good about yourself, and the rest can go suck my dick.
Well said. I do want to point out someone in the comments suggested to drop a coffee on her iPhone. So
Oh,
that's a good suggestion too, I think.
oh, well, yeah, allegedly.
All right. Yeah. No. My cousin and I used to be really close when we were kids. Since we're both only children, we were like siblings. But about 10 years ago, we left high school, he started drifting away from me and the rest of the family. I thought something might be wrong and I tried to be there for him, but whenever he wanted to see me, he never really opened up. He'd lie about his life and plans, and he always seemed to want something from me, like money. Last month I got married and invited him to the wedding, but he made up a silly excuse and didn't even send a simple congrats message or anything. I feel like giving up on him because it seems like he doesn't really want me in his life, but at the same time, I don't know if that's the right thing to do. What should I do?
Put yourself first. If he's treating you like shit, bin him.
Yep,
Life's too fucking short, guys, to go to try and gravitate towards arseholes. So if he's being a dick and he's being disrespectful, fuck him off.
I agree. People
Let him
have a hard time getting rid of family.
Yeah, but if it's not serving you, what's the point? If it's making
Exactly.
you feel bad about yourself, that's not family, that's an arsehole. So
Mm-hmm.
what's the don't
Mm-hmm.
give power to the guy who's acting like a fucking dick.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's no, a lot of these questions are about changing people who don't want to be changed.
Yeah.
And you've already here's what I say to a lot of people, you've already got the no. You live with the no every single day. This guy's treating you like shit. How do you make him treat you better? How do you make him respect you? You're living in the no. Go
Yep.
for a yes. See what
Mm-hmm.
life's like without him. See what life's like if you don't chase after him. See what's life like if you don't give him the power to make you feel bad about yourself.
Yep.
And if it's unbearable, go back and try and get him to be part of your life. But I'm pretty certain in most cases, life will be better without the dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
without the dick head. Life is never better
Yeah.
without the dick, but without the
Yeah.
dick head. Let's jump in and get a question from the box
Oh,
of
okay.
people sending them in.
Oh, here's a good one. Okay. Happy Transgender Awareness Week. Any tips for being a
Hey,
man?
sorry, what was the last bit?
Any tips for being a man?
Fuck. My tips for being a man is don't be the kind of man that thinks being a man is all about putting other people down. My tips for being a man is be kind. My tips for being a man is look out for other people. My tips for being a man is stand up for those who can't do it for themselves. That's the kind of man I'm interested in. That's the kind of man I try to be. And my final tip for being a man, don't suffer fucking idiots. Don't.
That's good advice
We
for
all do it when
everyone.
we all do it when we're younger. Don't. It
Yeah.
is a waste of time.
All right. Well said. Okay. Dear Izzy, one of my crew keeps stealing my candles, the good ones, to practice sword work. What should I do?
Kill them.
Okay. Yeah.
The nuts. If they're fucking nicking my fucking candles. Look at Charlie. If they're nicking my fucking candles, they can fucking fuck off and or I'll kill them.
Yeah, Charlie's really glad that he put the disclaimer in the beginning of
Yeah,
this at this point.
my
Yeah.
big fucking sword. This is definitely Izzy answering this. All right. If
Okay.
I talk like this and I say the word twat, you know it's Izzy. Fuck them. I'll fucking kill
Excellent.
them. Them anywhere near my fucking candles or my wicks. Right. Moving on.
Okay. Hello, Con. Firstly, thank you for being so inspiring and an awesome person. I've turned 27, struggling with depression and anxiety, and feel so lost in life. What helped you go and not give up when you feel like you're in a storm without a compass and a proper ship? How can I find something to rely on and keep going?
Is this the con or is he?
It says to Con.
Okay. So I'm an ex-drunk. My 20s were full of depression and alcohol and drug abuse. And I got to the point where I was sick of being the version of me that wanted to keep me rooted in guilt, shame, self-loathing. Now, for me, it's only my story, it's not anyone else's. My way out of that was to put down the drink and the drugs. I'll be hopefully 30 years sober in January.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
If you're in a situation where you're feeling that there's too many walls, you have to change the situation, and whether that's you getting help, whether that's changing your job, whether that's changing your relationship, but if you're in the rut, you have to get out of the rut. No one will do it for you. And that's what I mean about living with the no. We all live with the no. We all live with the negative because it's easier, and because those fucking arseholes outside, and we all know who they are telling us that we're not worth more. Fuck them. You're worth everything. The world is yours. You just have to find a way of loving yourself enough to be able to go out and get it.
Yeah.
Whatever version of the truth that is, as in what getting it means, it's never what you think it's going to be. And in my experience, it's never what they tell you it's going to be. It's never more money.
Yeah.
It's never more fame. It's never more recognition. It's not what they're telling you guys. It's about finding peace in yourself. There you go.
Right, good one.
Give me a filthy one from the inbox.
Okay, hold on. I just want to point out that Victor in the chat says that today is their 2-year sober anniversary. So
Hey,
congrats,
Victor,
Victor.
congratulations, man. Hey! I'm assuming you go by mail. So, hey, if you don't, let me know.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
let's all give Victor a bit of love. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm seeing all that. Yeah, that's fucking awesome, man. Well done.
Yes. Okay, well, this isn't really advice, but they want to know what Izzy thinks about fan fictions about him, especially the filthy ones.
He still hasn't read them, and that is honest because he's not very good at the reading. So I'm sure he's kind of a little bit bamboozled by it all, because as far as Izzy's concerned, Izzy, not Con, a fuck is as simple as, do you want bacon, butty, or a fuck? It's not. It's no more or less than that. It's an occurrence that just, sometimes people trip up and end up inside Izzy, or the other way around. It's not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily have the connotations that we would like to give it. As far as Con goes and the fan fiction, I genuinely haven't read it other than the stuff that you wrote for the last time and got me banned. I listen, hand on heart, I fucking love the way you've all taken ownership of these characters. I love the fact that you've decided to take them down the route of filth, or the route of filth. I love the fact that you've as Ringa told me last night, you've all decided that Izzy is a bottom. No idea why, but good on him. I've no objections to it whatsoever, and to have been involved in anything that's inspired any kind of art, any kind of prose or paintings or whatever, is an honor. It's absolutely not a burden. So keep at it.
Keep going. Make it filthy.
Make it something you need it to be. Yeah.
Yep. Everyone in the chat is saying that they also love Top Izzy. So good.
I like verse Izzy.
Yes, exactly.
Mind the profile.
I agree.
Izzy. Or Black Glove.
I mean, if you are doing it with Steed and Ed both, you can do both. So.
Oh, you're still on that? We talk
Yeah.
about the profile names, and you've just gone with the pros, gone with the fluffy stuff. Black Glove. That's a good grinder name.
That's a good grinder name. Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah, someone's probably taken it already though.
Black Glove 2.
Black Glove 6'9".
See, you just make it fun.
Okay.
Can't help yourself, Ringa. Right,
Oh,
who's next?
I'm talking to you. Next month is my boyfriend and I's 5-year anniversary.
Hey,
What do I get for him? I feel like I've used up all my good ideas in the past few years.
you've used up 5 good ideas. You've only got 5 good ideas. Fucking hell. I I don't know. I don't know who your boyfriend is. What's he like? What's he
Steak and
doing?
a fuck. That's
Taking a fuck. Get him a steak and if you're in the mood, you know, eat meat in any connotation of that. Just,
yeah,
think on your feet. Be
yeah.
brave, be spontaneous. Just,
There you go.
you can, yeah, I don't know, get a tattoo or not.
Get a tattoo.
Um,
Don't- Oh my God. All right. I feel like
yeah.
murder's better than getting like someone's name tattooed on you, though, just in the realm of
You
bad.
think murder is better than getting a name tattoo?
Depends on who you're murdering.
Right, you're. And
Okay.
this is why I've got lit candles here. I've gone all posh.
Oh, that's
Because my
sexy.
battery operated one was broken and I'm leaving it there. Right, move on, Ringa. Come on, more questions. Let's cook.
Oh my God. Okay, dear Con or Izzy, do you have any advice on how I can keep myself from eating too much cheese? Not just meant to be funny. I genuinely struggle with this. It's my favorite food, and there's a shop on my street that sells delicious farmer's cheese. General advice on developing and maintaining self-discipline and moderation is much appreciated.
The only way I can have discipline around cheese is not eat cheese. The cheese thing has kind of taken a world of its own. I love a bit of cheese, but I don't bathe in it. I don't fuck it,
Oh man, there's
and
going to
I
be so
don't
much fan
cook
art.
daily basis. So my way of being disciplined around food is if it's a trigger food for me, which cheese is,
Hmm.
because there's never too much cheese. That's just a vicious rumor sent out by the Republicans. So my advice is on your cheat day, wallow
Hmm.
in cheese. On your other days, stay the fuck away from it. But
Okay.
you gotta treat cheese with respect because it will fuck you up, man.
Yep. It's because
Yeah.
everyone loves Cheese Boy Jim from Midsummer Murders, so that's why you're like the cheese guy.
Played him. You know,
Mm,
we lay on that floor for that death scene for 4 hours. They shot the
nice.
entire 4 hours. All 50,
Oh, amazing.
all 50 cows. It wasn't amazing.
Wow.
It wasn't nice.
That's unfortunate, but we do love Jim, and
We do
we're
love
we're all very
it.
sad about his death.
Um,
Okay. How do you deal with grief for someone who's still alive?
ooh, isn't it? My husband's just whispered from the darkness. That's an interesting question. It depends on why you're grieving the person. And if you're grieving the person, I mean, grief is about letting go, isn't it, ultimately?
Hmm.
And so if you feel you're grieving somebody and they're still alive, you have to ask yourself why you're grieving them. And if it's because they are not being particularly good to you,
Mhm.
let them go. I know it's easy to say, but it is the truth.
Mhm.
Let them go. That's living in the know. If you're living with somebody who's making you feel bad, it's living in the know again.
Yeah.
No. Your life won't be worse if you let somebody who's making you feel bad go. It just won't be.
Yeah.
You might feel bad for a while, but it won't be worse.
Right.
There's nothing worse than having somebody in your life who treats you like shit, who undermines you, who doesn't value you.
Yeah.
Nothing worse.
Yep.
So,
Agreed.
no.
All right.
Fun question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
okay. My husband is almost ready to commit to pegging, but I need to get him over the line. Any recommendations besides strengthening my knees?
Yes. Tell him to breathe. Tell him to push back a little. Tell him there's nothing more masculine than a bottom. And tell him that you love him as you thrust.
Amazing.
And also tell him it's lube, not spit. But it can be spit.
Yikes. Never too much cheese or lube.
Sorry, Charlie. That's it, mate. I know we're getting banned again, but
It's fine.
this is anal advice. That should be the next one.
Anal advice?
Anal advice.
Okay.
Missed
We're ready.
out on that.
Charlie, write that down.
Sorry, but try and find a way of it being having a Christmassy theme.
Oh, Christmas anal.
No, 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 but we'll think about that during today.
Okay.
Santa's anal advice, no, that doesn't work. The Grinch's ain't, no, that doesn't work.
No.
The first Noel, no.
Oh my God.
Silent Night, right? And we'll think of something.
Yeah, we'll think of something. It'll be great.
Oh,
Okay.
come all you faithful. Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Oh, someone said Father Chris Mass with the ass all in capitals. I like that one. Okay. All right. How can I help someone who seems mired in a everyone is against me and I do everything wrong mentality?
Got to be there, but you have to be careful that that you don't enable people to wallow as well. And without knowing the specifics, I can't really give advice or anything like that. But self-loathing and self-pity are wonderfully comfortable places sometimes to sit in, because so many of us have low self-esteem. And when we find ourselves leaning into that, we find comfort in it. And it's a bad place to be. So help them not to wallow in their self-pity and their self-loathing. But live your life first and foremost. You've got to have it to give it.
Yeah.
God, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
You got
it
to
is.
have
That's
it to
good.
give it. You got to have it to give it. Ain't no. I can't link those two. But yeah, that's why.
I
Give me
think you
another
could.
question.
You could link those two.
No, you can't.
Okay, here's one from the chat. Can Cooper give us advice on how to be cool? Comes the doggy. Everyone get ready for your favorite person. Or not person. Look at that baby. Oh, hi, Cooper.
What's your advice on being cool? Yeah, that's pretty. We could just do the next half an hour like this.
I said you could
Look, it
just
looks
do a
like he's
class
pointing
where
out the villain.
we just sit and look at Cooper. I feel like everyone would you pay to see Cooper just sit there for an hour?
He smells.
Because yes, 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 yes,
He
yes,
smells
yes.
really bad. He smells like. But none of you can smell him. I can. Thank God I've got candles burning and incense.
Oh, what a sweet
Right,
baby.
next question.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing him with us. Dear Izzy, any advice for those of us struggling to overcome shyness?
Well, that's a good one. Do you know what I do? Because I'm quite shy. I know. I mean, you wouldn't believe it for a second, but if I'm not playing, my worst thing in my life is a read through. When you have to walk into a room with the cast that you don't know and read through. And what I find, I put on this, like, this particular fucking thing. I don't know. I think with shyness, you don't necessarily combat shyness with volume. You can combat shyness to a degree by feeling that you're valid to be there, that you've earned your spot in that room, that you have every right to be there in that room, at that job, at that dinner party, whatever. But shyness is also quite a valuable asset, you know? Most people I know in my life who are shy are also really particular who they want to spend time with. And that's undervalued, you know? My husband and I, if we have people over for dinner, I'm usually cooking. And when the guests arrive, one of the first things my husband will say when he comes into the kitchen is, "How long are they staying?" And that's at the beginning of. So I think
That's so real, though.
yeah, I think shyness is always seen as a weakness, and I like to think shyness and being comfortable with not having to socialize all the time is actually a really strong character asset.
Yeah.
So don't always think that your shyness is a negative. It's when I stopped drinking, and the first film I did was a film called Bedrooms and Hallways, and I'd been quite gregarious in my drinking days in jobs because I had the fake bravado of alcohol, and I didn't have any of that in rehearsals in that job, and I would sit in the corner and just watch people, and people gravitate towards you when you're present. You don't have to be the one who's demanding attention. If you are comfortable in your own skin, people will gravitate towards you in one way or another. Maybe not all the time, and maybe not the people you want, but people will gravitate towards you if you're comfortable with yourself. And that's the goal. Find the comfort in yourself. I think that's the goal to everything. Like who you are.
Yep. I'm noticing a theme
It
here.
doesn't have to be every day. It doesn't have to be. Right. Okay. What's next?
Okay. Well, what advice do you have for queer, especially transgender actors who are just starting out in the industry?
My advice for queer, transgender, new actors is the same as my advice for any new actors. Be on time. Know your lines. Smell good. That's undervalued. Have good breath and smell good. And just understand that a career in the arts, whichever area of the arts you're going into, it's never about burning brightest. Never. Longevity, if that's what you want to do with your life, if you want a career in the arts rather than to be a flash in the pan, you have to treat the work with respect. If you read a script and you don't like it, let someone else do it. Move aside, because someone else will like it.
Yeah, that
Go
is
and
true.
see everything. Steal everything. Nick everything. If you see an actor do something that you like, work out how they do it. Be present. But most importantly, be on time. Know your lines. Smell good.
Excellent. Love that.
Be that person.
Okay. What is the ultimate secret for being married for as long as you have to Mr. Khan?
I married a very kind man. And anal. That's it. Patience, kindness, anal. All right, Charlie. Yeah, yeah. It's
Work away a lot.
say again.
Work away a lot.
Yeah, and work away a lot. He's just
Oh, that probably helps.
yeah.
Do you think maybe when he asks how long are they staying, he's talking about you?
No, don't try and don't be cruel, Ringa. Doesn't suit you. I was just gonna pretty look with blue flags, but now I'm not going to, because you've gone
Okay.
to the dark side. Don't be that person. Come on, be bigger. Okay? What's next?
I don't know. All right. So, I write fan fiction, and writing about Izzy and Frenchie is one of the joys of my life. Recently, things have been a bit tough, and I've been struggling to find the words. It feels like they're on the other side of a wall. I was wondering if you have been blocked in your head from a creative process and what you did about it.
Right. My advice about writing, writers write. Okay. So that sounds a little bit pedantic, but when I'm writing something, I'll sit at my work spot I don't do long sessions, so I'll do maybe 4 hours. And I will sit there regardless if I write a word or not, but I turn up at the page. Writing is not about getting words down necessarily. Writing is about meeting your imagination and meeting your imagination in a safe spot and being able to articulate what your imagination is saying. And some days your imagination doesn't want to play, but you got to turn up just in case. Some of the best stuff I've ever written has been on a day where I've sat in my work spot and in the last 20 minutes I've had an idea. Prior
Yeah.
to that, fuck all. I've
Yep.
also had 4 hours of sitting there writing utter shit because I'm trying to force it. So
Mhm.
my advice to you, if you feel blocked, always have a notepad on you. So if anything comes into your head, you write it down, but turn up on the page every day at a certain time, whether it's for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Don't do much. I'm a big advocate for not doing 10-hour days on anything, but certainly with writing. Just you're there to liaise with your imagination. You're not there to force it, and it will come to you.
Mhm.
Also, finish everything, even if you don't know how to finish it badly and write the end. It's a brilliant cathartic experience to write the end. So finish it.
That's really good advice. All right. Dear Con, what advice would you give for dominating your partner in the bedroom? My partner is 6'7" and built like a shed. Tips on taking control, please.
Do they say how tall they are?
No, but
No.
not 6'7".
Again, dominating and the whole dominating and sub and blah blah blah. That I can't give advice on that without knowing the people involved. What I will say about being dominant is you can be kind and dominant. For me, the only way that I really get off is by getting the other person off first. And the only way, yeah, I know how to really get somebody off is to make them feel safe and comfortable. Everything else is there as well, but ultimately they have to trust me. And so be a kind dom. It pays dividends.
What a nice answer to a filthy question.
I know.
I know.
And spit.
And spit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me do one from the chat here. Any adverts, any words of advice on how to keep hopeful in this world, especially as a trans person who has hardly any local community and doesn't pass and thus is constantly still acting as their assigned gender?
Okay. I mean, I really feel for the trans community at the moment. I feel for a lot of communities at the moment, but the trans community in particular, because you become, they become political pawn again.
Mhm.
That's the key word to all of this. Again, we've been here before. We will be here again. It's been worse. The ultimate stupidity of the anti-trans movement is they're trying to convince people that it's a new thing. And we all know trans people have been around since the beginning of time. But the haters are trying to convince people it's a new thing. You know, I wish, some part of me wishes that my community, the queer community, the trans community, will one day find nirvana and be as embraced and as accepted as cis people.
Mm.
But the one thing I know with absolute certainty is we are at our best when we're fighting back. My
Yeah.
heart breaks when members of my community decide not to support the community because they think it's important that because they had a bad time, everyone should have a bad time. Fuck that. But what makes us special, what makes us strong, is the fact that we do have to fight. And yes, it's exhausting. Yes, it's fucking a pain in the ass and not in a good way. But it's essential that we understand that being the underdog isn't a bad thing. If you look at who we're fighting, who the fuck would want to be one of those fucking assholes who thinks that by hating a minority, their life will be better? Who would want to be that kind of frigid, ridiculous fucking asshole?
Agreed.
So what we have within our community and our communities is a constant fight. But it's fucking worth it.
Yep.
When I was young, I felt defeated. And it was people like me saying to me as a young man, fuck them. Fuck them. Who you love is no one else's fucking business. Fuck them. And when you feel dejected and when you feel abandoned and when you feel lost, even if you have to find it online, find your community, reach out. The R flag means death gang. Any community, reach out, because there's going to be it's like, in many ways for me, it's like being in recovery. If I'm feeling fried or my head's gone, I have to get to a meeting because I need to walk into a room full of people who are as fucking mad as I am. So find people to connect with. It might not be a physical connection. It might be a phone call. Pick up the phone, speak to people. You're not alone. They want
Yeah.
you to feel you are. So
Yeah.
some days you might just want to stay in bed, get under the quilt, eat chocolate. That's okay. But don't do it for 2 days. Certainly don't do it for 3. Reach out. Because the person you call may need your call more than you think they do.
Mm. True. Oh, that was very sweet too. You're just full of nice sentiments today and anal.
I'm naked from the waist down. So it
Oh,
sounds.
okay. Okay. I see. All right. Um, real quick, I just want to make sure we get to this. It's kind of a sad one, but my dog went to doggy heaven recently. How did you deal with Fang when his doggy went there?
With David Fane's dog, Farney's dog.
Yeah.
Well, I never met Farney's make believe dog. He wasn't. Yes. I'll tell you, this might help you though. My 2 dogs back, I had a beautiful dog called Jake, who was a flat coat retriever, and I had him since he was a puppy, and he got sick when he was about 12 and was dying at the same time as I met my husband. And I was bereft because I got sober with that dog as well, and it was really breaking me in pieces. And then somebody at a meeting said to me, "You know, dogs have no fear of death. They don't know this nonsense about heaven and hell. They haven't been corrupted with that ideology. They just know if they're not feeling very well, they go to sleep. There is no fear about death with an animal. So when your dog is ready, they will let you know, and you let them go. And you grieve, but your dog's just asleep or running around in doggy heaven, whichever one you want to believe. But they have no fear. And having no fear of death is a completely new concept to human beings. Think about it. If you're sick and you just want to sleep and you're allowed to sleep, what a great way. And know as well that your dog wouldn't have had the life your dog had you not taken them. And then get another dog, because dog people should have dogs.
Yeah.
And I will leave it there.
Yeah. Everyone go hug your fur babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've covered a lot of ground, and there's been many calls for Khan for you to do a cooking class. And I said, you and Samba trying to cook something together would be my favorite.
Oh, that might work.
I did recommend cream pies with Khan and Samba, but that's beside the point.
Oh,
Filth, you're just filth.
That's a great idea. But
cooking with cream with Con and Samba. He's got a big new show, so it might be cooking with cream with Samba and Con.
Yeah.
Let's get on talking.
I think we should, yeah, it's people have asked, and they want to see that you can or cannot cook. That's the biggest part.
Wow.
They want to see it. We're at time, but I also I wanted to just do a quick offering from Momentus as well. You know, Samba's doing his profiterole class on Saturday, and a few people have donated tickets because it's just such a fun time. Also, I made a special discount code for that class called Con O Squeal. If you use Con O Squeal at checkout, you can get 10% off of his class, which I can put in the chat here. So go ahead and do that.
Hang on. Could you go and get all my awards? And just so Charlie can see that I'm a respectful.
Con O Squeal, it's a solid moniker. How dare you?
It kind of brings up the pegging idea.
Well,
pegging with Con O Squeal. We could do that.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Great husband.
That we have the license for that kind of class, but
you just can't put it on YouTube.
No, definitely not.
But it'll be fine.
A video. Yeah.
Every time I try to do YouTube on my computer, it just says denied.
Yeah, that tracks.
And yeah, the last time I did it, it just went fuck off. So they've got my number.
Yeah, Conley fans. Well, thank you. This has been educational and heartwarming and helpful. It's a good reminders of all the things that we're dealing with. Yes, love is love is love, and people deserve to exist. How about that? Crazy ideas, right? Crazy.
It's wild.
How about that? And all my friends love you.
Yep.
Not you, Charlie. I mean, no. I love you, but my friends don't know you. So I don't know if I like you. But to all of you out there, and to you, Ringa, and to you, Rai, who's been moderating, I turn to you too, Charlie. I love you, and all my friends love you, as does Con O Squeal. And anal with Con O Squeal. How's anal? Spit or lube with Con O Squeal. These are fucking endless, Charlie.
Oh my god.
We'll just have to do many of them.
Oh, many
of them. Con O Squeal. What's
I was
your
not prepared
no,
for today.
stop it.
Not prepared.
Cuffs or ties? Ron O'Neill. Tattoo my ass with Conor Squeal. This is fucking genius.
Well,
so
will you
many.
be getting your ass tattooed?
Bring it. I think there's a time and place to have these conversations. Thank you.
Okay, we'll talk later.
I have
So
to
what-
go to meet and greets, and now
We have to go to meet and greets now, everybody. So we're gonna focus up here. If you have a meet and greet ticket, please stick around. Thank you everyone for joining, and thank you for supporting the charities here as well. And we're going to be moving forward here. Thank you. So we will be sending invites to everybody who has meet and greet tickets. If you don't have a meet and greet ticket, we will be making you walk the plank. So just keep